Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Quordle. I was told that the words were interesting, so we'll see. I don't know, let's start with quart. Kind of sounds like Quordle. Ooh, that was actually pretty good considering I used a Q in my start. Something U is interesting. Maybe something like guild. Okay. Well, we almost have the right finish. Can we finish it? L-I-R-T, flirt. Yes. Okay. And then maybe D, maybe something like dummy. Ooh, close. Dumpy. Dumpy flirt. Interesting. Okay. Very straightforward today. Just kind of finished it. Not much to say. Let's move on. Let's do Fibble. Each guess has one lie in it. So maybe this E should have been gray or yellow, or maybe this A should have been green or yellow. We don't know which one's lying, but exactly one color lies in each guess. So I'm thinking about doing something like an ELA word, if those exist, or like LE something A, just to move that L and bring in the A. Try to find a contradiction here. Legal doesn't work though, because I can't end in L. I could do an LEA word as well, like leafy. I like that. Ooh, okay, two contradictions. That's perfect. So think about it this way. Petal has one lie in it. Leafy has one lie in it. So on our grid right now, between these two words, we have two lies in total. I found one of them. One of these E's is a lie because they disagree. If they disagree, one of them has to be lying. Same with these L's. These L's disagree. This says there's an L somewhere in the word. This says there's no L in the word. So there's a lie in these L's. That's all the lies we get. So anything not involved in the E's or the L's has to be truthful. So all of this is truthful, meaning we have an F in the word. Now, I'm wondering if we can do like an F-E-L word here. Bring in the E, keep the L in. I mean, we can use the L here as well. Or we could even do like an E-F-L-E if that was the thing. I mean, rifle, but there's no, the E needs to go second if we're going to do that. Okay. My instinct here is that actually we just don't have an E or an L in the word. What would we do in that case? Something like front. Petal would have two lies. Oh, hold on. I'm misinterpreting this. Right. Good thing I'm in hard mode here. I'm misinterpreting this. For some reason, I thought there had to be either both EL or neither EL, but no, this is a different contradiction. We need the E or the L to be in and the other one's out. So maybe we'll do like a folly or something. Oh, we can't end in Y though. I'm thinking about using the L, or I could do an FE word, or I mean, obviously the F could go elsewhere, but I feel like it's going to go first. Can I do something like this, like FR and then frill? But we can't double up the L like that, not at the end anyway. We could do an FL word, and then yeah, that'll work. Just FL like flower. Okay. So we know this F is the lie because we proved there's an F in the word. So all of this is true. So I think we are an FL word, and I just need different letters like flint. Nice, I got it. Okay, cool. Hard mode saved me from doing a very bad guess and then getting even more confused. So that's actually an advantage to hard mode in this case, but cool. Flint in 3 is pretty good. Getting the double lie at the start, I call that an X-wing sometimes. Getting that at the start is extremely helpful. We get a ton of info. We actually got positive info about the F, which really narrowed things down. Cool. Well, how'd you do on this one? Let's do Betweenle. Per usual, I'll start with mouse and then explain what's going on. So this orange dot, it's very central. That means that if we take all the words between mouse and the end of the alphabet, end of the dictionary, really, if we take all those words and we lay them out in order alphabetically, we're about halfway. This orange dot is about halfway, but these give us exact numbers. 24% of the words in the entire dictionary are between mouse and our word, and 22% are between our word and the end. So we're slightly biased towards the end, but really we just need something middle-ish. But the thing to account for is we're clustered near the beginning of the alphabet. Most of our words are in like this M to T range and not very many in the U to Z range. for the starting letter. So I'm actually thinking about going about middling in the M to T range, like starting with R. I'm going to do an early R, like rainy. Okay, I did not go far enough. In fact, I need to go 10% more. I think I'm going to start with an early S then, and then that will help. That'll tell us if we start with R or S. Early S, S-A, sandy. Okay, actually, I need to go farther. So 5% was R's, maybe 5% is S's. So let's do a T-A word. Tangy then. Okay, so there's a lot more S words than R words, I guess. So we're probably a late S word. We're like a middling S word, actually. Maybe like an SP or something, like spray. Too far. Okay, so not SP, more like S. There's a lot of SL, so if I do S like slain, that gives us the beginning of the SLs. Nice. Okay, I think we do start with SL. There's not very many words here, so I think we're SLA. We could be SLA still if we get near the end. I can't think what would be good there. Like slays, right? But there's not plurals in this game. It wouldn't be slays. Slave is near the end. I don't think that would be an answer, but okay. So I'm thinking maybe we're like SLE and like really early, like SLEA, like sleet. Oh, sleet is double E. I'm not sure there is one before sleet. I'd love to do like SLAZ or SLAY. There's only like 3 or 4 words after slave. But I do think we need to get out of the A. I think we need to do E. Certainly not doing B, C, or D. Sleek is double E as well. I'm going to try a double E word. What's the earliest double E word? I think sleek is. Ooh, not far enough. Okay. Maybe it is sleet. That would be interesting. No. Okay, between... What did I miss? Sleep. I miss sleep. It's always the common word, isn't it? All right. I think I could have done a little bit better. I was actually really surprised at how much we had to jump forward from slave to go to SL double E from there. That's interesting. We went from AV to double E. Very, very interesting. From a 0.04%. Cool. Well, how'd you do? Let's play Quordle. We are solving 4 Wordles at once. So every guess we make applies to all four grids. So let's start with stare to give ourselves a nice head start here. Ooh, interesting. Top left, we have almost all our letters. If we're down to only one option, then I'll guess it. If not, I'm going to hold off because we're not going to get much info if we get it wrong. But what would this be? Like a... I'm actually not sure. Like, where's this A go? Does the A go? Oh, it's an ace trap word. So we're certainly not getting that right away. Now let's think about what ace trap words there are. So there is waste. There's taste. We have to try the T first if we want to do that. So I'll move that to the start. So waste, taste, paste, haste, cast, based. I don't even have enough room to fill them out. I'm thinking about not trying T first because I'm going to think of a filler that I'm technically guessing for this top right word. I like to do kind of a, for these games, a kind of hard mode where I only guess something that could be the answer to one of the words. I don't go in order or anything. But luckily stare was all gray on the top right. So I can actually just do a word that gets all 5 new letters and I can target. Let's put this B here, BWPHC. So I can target a lot of these letters. Something like bench. Oh, but we don't have an E in the top right word, so bench would not be a hard mode guess. Bunch would be though. So if we guess bunch, it tests for based, cast, and haste, and also gets 5 new letters that we haven't tried yet for this top right word. All right, so it was cast, so we can just fill that out. Nice, got a word. And that helps here. This word starts with CA. This word is UN something. So all three of them have 2 greens. So we just need to think about which one's going to get us the best letters to try the other ones. I'm considering panda on the bottom right as an option. Is there something better? I mean, there might be an A and NY word. It could be like nanny. That would be kind of messy. I definitely don't want to guess nanny yet. So maybe I should check for panda using one of these other words. Get the D and the P if I can. I'm not seeing a good way to do that. Maybe CA something. And you do not have to play hard mode style. I just like to challenge myself as if the game wasn't hard enough, right? Campy I think is good. It'll check the P for panda. And it just gets some good letters otherwise. And it checks it could be an answer for bottom left. All right, what did we learn? We learned that the top right ends in Y, so I think it's the unny trap. I don't think there's very many in the unny trap. It can't be bunny. What would it actually be then? You know what? It could be funky. It could be funky. It doesn't have to be unny. Let's look at the bottom right because it's none of the things we thought of. MAN maybe. What would it be? Can't be manner. There's no R. Like, where else would this M go? I don't think we'd put it after an N, so it would go at the end. Like ANIM kind of feels okay, but I don't see a word for that. I like MAN better, but okay. Maybe we should just guess the CA word. We should test for the F or the K to see if we're funky on the top right. If we can. What would this word be, though? Doesn't end in Y, which is actually kind of surprising. I'm trying to think, like, I think we need another vowel, and I'm thinking it's going to go in this 4th spot, the O or the I. What would we do, though? The other option would be something like O at the end, or even a repeated A. We haven't tried the repeated A. But honestly, not seeing any words for that. I could go for funky. I could try an MAN word. What? I couldn't think of an MAN word either. This is interesting. Oh, manga. I think it has to be manga. I'm going to go for it. Yes, it was. That tested the A at the end on the bottom left. It's not. It didn't test much on the top right. Top right might still be funky. How confident am I in that? I don't think there's an unny word. Left, at least. Funny. Funny is left. I'd rather guess funky, though, if I'm between those two. But even better would be trying to get a K in the CA word. I mean, I've thought of CACK a million times in my head, and I just don't see something for it. Or ending in CK, or ending in LK even. Not with the A there. There's cock, but there's no U, right? So it's not that. I can't think what the CA word is. And the problem is if I guess funky or funny and it's wrong, I learn almost nothing about the bottom left word, and it uses up 2 guesses. So what do I do? It's tempting to do a pure filler here. Something like doily. No. I want to get that K. Something like folky would get the LKO. It tests for funky directly, but it gets a little bit more info than funky. It gets the O and the L. Um, do I do that though? I'd like to think about this word a little bit longer, the CA word. We know there's not another A. So we're certainly introducing an I or an O into this word. I don't know where. Maybe ending in ID or something. I don't see how that works. Or CADI. Or we end in I. Oh, it's cacao. It's almost certainly cacao. No, it's not, because we can't repeat the A. Never mind. Good thing I didn't guess that. That would have got me nothing. I don't know then. We can't repeat the A because mango, we tried 2 A's and one of them's gray. That's why we can't repeat the A. In case you're wondering. I really don't see a word. I can't think of any word that starts with the CA that's still available. All right, I am going to go with that filler then. It's annoying that I have to do that, but what was I going to do? Like folky? Better than funky, at least. All right, so had I gone with funky, I would have gotten lucky there. Let's get funky in here. There's an L in this word. I thought there might be. I think we ended IL then. I think that's like the option. Because there's no O. Is this a word? Like Cavill or something? Cavill. What is that word? It's the last name of Henry Cavill. Is that how you spell his name? All right, let's look this up. Cavill. To raise a trivial objection. Interesting. Okay, well, process of elimination on that one. Yeah, so I can see why this one was interesting. Someone suggested this to me because we had the aced trap. Stare really helped with that. And then we had manga and funky and then cavil, which is not a common word at all. You wouldn't see that in Wordle, for example. All right, cool. Well, did you try this? And if so, how'd you do? All right, let's play Polygonle, actually. Let's first get a cough drop and a drink first. My hot water is no longer hot. Disappointing. I'm trying hot water with honey. See if that helps my throat, but it seems I still need the cough drops. Let's do Polygonle. Today we have an 8-letter word, and this letter repeats, and this letter repeats at the end twice. So I'm thinking ending in double L, double S, double E even. Maybe double S might make some sense to try first. It could be an S word or an is word. But this letter is going to repeat. This vowel is going to repeat. So what would we put in the middle of it? Like, I'm thinking about the word princess, right? Unfortunately, it doesn't repeat this letter, so it's not right. But I'm wondering if we can, like, build off of that somehow. I don't see how. But maybe ending in ness. So, like, the essence of something, ness, and then we just need a 4-letter word that we're the essence of. Like, I don't know. Timeness. Oh, timeless. Actually, timeless works. Darn. Okay, well, I was right about it being ESS. This could still be NES. What else do we have here? Fairness is not spelled that way. It would be that. I tried it anyway. I like ARE. Awareness, pairness, dareness, careness. The less has a lot of words, like careless, right? But it's not less, so I feel like N is the best candidate there. I just can't think of a word. Maybe O-R-E, cornice. Pureness? Pureness is a word. Ooh. R-U-E-N-E-S-S. Rudeness. Interesting. Okay. Cool word. The essence of being rude. Okay. Ooh, only 20 ordinary words. Less farewell. Ooh, I tried fairness. I could have tried fair. Oh, no, I couldn't have tried farewell because it ended in double S. So ending in double L, double S. There were no double E endings, so good thing I didn't try that. Double S is certainly the most common, and then ending in less is super common. Lameness, lateness, likeness. So once that, but did we use up the L? Yeah, timeless. We used up the L. So yeah, that's why I was having trouble. Ripeness was possible, and rudeness. Actually, was ripeness possible? No, it wasn't, because I got a gray eye. Yeah, after timeless, we were like down to rudeness. I think pureness isn't in this common list. It's not. Wireless is fun. Yeah, lots of less words. Okay. Well, let's do the mini. Start with start, because that must match the pattern. Oh, never mind. We have these repeating and these repeating. Stats. No. It's the same twice. How do we do the same twice? Like shish kebab? Okay, it's I in the middle. Oh, how do we do this? I'm thinking E here. No, I'm not. I misimagined how that would look. Maybe an AI. I don't really like that. I might guess arias just to see if I'm on the right track here. Let's see. Can I think of anything else? Huh. It needs to be something that can go next to each other at the beginning and end of a word. That seems like a tall order. I think we involve a vowel in that case. I do like the A here. Oops. Oh, this repeats too, so I wouldn't be able to do arias. Onion. It's gotta be onion. Didn't we just have union yesterday? I'm pretty sure yesterday was union. Okay. From union to onion. Okay, so 11 ordinary words. And not all of these are ordinary. Pampa and Algal. Sansa. I think Sansa's in the ordinary words because of the name from Game of Thrones, to be honest. Magma, onion, Hatha. So just to be clear, this list of ordinary words is not words that actually would be possible answers because the answers are curated by the creator of the game. So it's up to him and of what comes up. But this is an automated process to split all the words between ordinary and uncommon. I think using like frequency in books or something. But it doesn't account for the fact that some of them are names and that's why they show up in books. Anyway, cool. Well, how'd you do on these? All right, let's do symbol. I'll start with blaze. I don't think we have the BZ in place. We could have the LAE in place. What would that be? Like slate? We could guess slate. I was convinced that those were grays, to be honest, but yeah, okay. Slayton too. Very nice. I'll take it. That's my first 2 in a while. I've only had 11 2s in 1,077 games. It's not even on screen. I've had 11 2s. Very rare. Okay, awesome. I've gotten it in 1 once. I don't remember. I don't think that was Blaze. So this obviously, I don't know if it's obvious, but this includes, like, this game hasn't been out 1,077 games. This game includes playing unlimited. So unfortunately, it doesn't split out the daily from the unlimited stats. And when I play unlimited, I don't always start with Blaze. So, all right. Well, let's do the blind Fusele. Why don't we start with slate? It's a good start. All right. Well, I have to do a vowel in the middle here. That's what this. This twist was that the A and the T are ambiguously colored. We know they're in the word, but we don't know if they're yellow or green. This I have to do in the dashed border cell. I have to put a vowel, and I'm fine with that. So what are we going to do here? Like, think would work just fine. All right, the A was in place. This H is in place. The T is somewhere over here, which is interesting. It's not SH, it's not TH. It could be PH or CH, probably CH, right? Chart. Okay, that was easy. Chart in 3. Doing really well at the end here. All right, let's move on. Let's play Don't Wordle. It's thinking of a secret word, and we're trying to avoid guessing it. So I'm going to start with kayak, which is usually all gray unless there's an A in the word. All right, we'll follow up with xylo. Nothing from xylo. Good. We'll do cocoa. We're hoping for all grays as long as possible. All right, so there's an O second, so I have to keep using O second. Like if I try to guess something like sus, right, which is a word, it'll say you must reuse O as the second letter. It forces you to go for only the answer, and it's telling me that there's 640 things I'm allowed to guess. It doesn't list them out, obviously, but there's a lot. I can't repeat the O either because this Coco has already told us that there's only one O in the word. We have to go for an answer only. I'm thinking about, I was going to say mommy, but there's no Y, so we got to be a little more creative than that. Actually, what are we going to do? What if we do an OER word? Because if it is an OER word, then we're really in luck here. Because if it's a trap, it's actually really easy to fail, right? It's easy to not guess the answer. So what would be a good letter to fill in there? I'm hoping to put the same letter. Oh yeah, we could do something like rover. That would be fine. All right, it's not ER, unfortunately, and that eliminated a bunch of words. We know there's an E. I don't think I can put it next to this O, so I'm pretty much forced to put it at the end. What are the possible words here? It'd be nice to know what I think the answer might be. I wonder if something like mott, double T, is a word. It is. Okay, that's helpful. 43 words left. Okay, I just need one more OE word that's probably not a real word, like poppy, or I could repeat the E if I can't. The problem is I'd want to repeat the E at the end anywhere. I don't think we can do OE or EO, so I guess I can't actually repeat the E. I mean, it could be something like poise. That's definitely a possible answer. So whenever I find a possible answer, I think about whether there's, noise is also definitely a possible answer. So maybe there's another word that's, since it's pronounceable, right? We just try other starting letters there and hope that maybe one of them is just coincidentally a word. And we might get lucky because there are 43 words here. Oh no, okay. For a second I was like, wait, hoise was the answer? No, house was the answer. Okay. So it wasn't poise or noise. So this would have been safe, but I didn't know that. But hoise is a word, and that left just house. Nice. Cool. Well, no undos used, so that's nice, but only one word left at the end. How'd you do on this? And those are the games for today. So I hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.